Okay, I will continue my explanation. Defining tasks for young learners classroom. This is features of task. The task must have coherence and unity for learners, from topic, activity, and outcome, have meaning and purpose for learners, have clear language learning goals, have a beginning and an end, and involve the learners actively, and of course, aim for dynamic congruence, age, sociocultural appropriate. This is the stages in classroom task. We have to consider the stages in classroom task. The stages of classroom task consist of preparation, core activities, and follow-up. For this preparation is the process of prepare learners to be able to complete core activities. In core activities, we have to set up through language learning goals, and in follow-up, we build on successful completion of the core activities. This is the example of stages in classroom task. We can see this is the worksheet. This is about Honey's weekend. There are some pictures here. In each picture, we can see the clear activities. Yeah. Okay. In preparation stage, we activate the vocabulary that will be needed, actions, name of object in pictures, and help learners to understand the grammar. So the teachers speak about past tense. Let learners do exercises in pair. Let them to discuss about it. And in core activities, the learners saying sentences about each pictures in the gear. Then the learners write the sentence they have constructed before in follow-up stage. As an example of how the stages can combine to produce a task, the task is saying sentence about Honey's weekend. We have to set the language learning goals, preparation, core activities, and follow-up. In preparation, activate previously learned axis, practice past form of verbs. In core activities, oral production of sentences from grid, follow-up, written production of sentences about Honey's weekend, and let them make a composition using their own sentences. And how about the activities? In preparation, we can use of single pictures to prompt recall of lexis. Whole class introduction of grid and teaches modeling of sentences in core activities. And in stage follow-up, teacher writes keywords on board next to pictures. Di samping gambarnya ya. Teachers models writing sentences from grid. And in another preparation that we have to prepare divide board into two and recall or practice past form. Pairs practice with single pictures. And then we go to core activities, pair production of sentences. And in follow-up, learners write sentences, pair checking of accuracy. We have to consider the demands on learners too. In preparation, the demands is to recall lexis or to relearn, to understand idea of past event and use of tense to express event. And the demands of core activities is to recall lexis and verb form from preparation stage and to read the grid. And in the follow-up, the demands is writing in English, remembering words and from core activities, finding words for own activities. And the last one, support for learners. In preparation, pictures of familiar events. And then teachers modeling of lexis and form. Pair works too. And in core activities, familiar pictures, addition of dates to the grid, a preparation stage practice of verb forms, and teachers modeling pair work. And in the last one, follow up, teachers modeling keywords on board teacher feedback while writing, and teacher provided new words for learners' own sentences. We have to consider too the other thing too. Task as plan and task as action. The task as plan is in-planned. Teacher may not know what will happen when the activity is used and cannot be fully evaluated. And the task as action is when the task is used in a class based on what actually happened and task for the particular class. So, we as teachers must be considered to all of those things related to tasks when we make a task for our children, for our students. Actually, I already prepared a video for you. In that video, you can see 10 kinds of activities, in this case games, and I want you to pick 5 games which is favorite for you and interesting for you, and try to write down the learning aim of that games that you have chosen. Okay, I want you to write your answer on our Google Classroom. Okay, I think that's all for today. Thank you very much, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.